Next, we will solve one more problem on Roots array. S raised to 6 plus 4 s raised to 5 plus 3 s raised to 4 minus 16 s square minus 64 s minus 48 equal to 0. Find the number of roots of this equation. Find the number of roots of this equation equation with the positive real part, 0 real part, and negative real part. Negative real part. So first we'll try to form the roots array from the given characteristic equation. It is s raised to 6, s raised to 5, s raised to 4, s cube, s square, s raised to 1, s raised to 0. So first two rows should be filled by looking into the given characteristic equation. Coefficient of s raised to 6 is 1. Coefficient of s raised to 5 is 4. Coefficient of s raised to 4 is 3. I am writing in a zigzag manner. But s cube term is missing here in the characteristic equation. So I need to make coefficient of s cube as 0. Then coefficient of s square will be minus 16 minus 64 minus 48, then 0. Then again I need to fill this using the normal procedure of roots method. So next I'm getting coefficient of s raised to 4 as 3, 0 minus 48, 0. So next term 0, next 0, 0, 0. So how I'm getting 0? Because 3 into 0 minus 4 into 0 by 0. So how to calculate at this point? You neglect the corresponding column. Multiply 3 into minus 64 minus of 4 into minus 48 divided by 3. Again I am getting it as 0. So this I can call it as special case 2. Special case 2 means in roots array, if I am getting all the terms as 0 in a roots row, means I can call it as special case 2. Then I need to consider the above row, means s raised to 4. I need to consider this row. From this I need to form the auxiliary equation. So auxiliary equation means I can write it as, so special case I am getting at s cube. So to form the auxiliary equation I need to consider s raised to 4th row. So it contains 3, 0 minus 48. So 3 s raised to 4, then this is s cube term and this is s square. This is 0, this is s term and this is s raised to 0. So if I consider this, so I can write it as 3 s raised to 4 plus 0 s square minus 48. So 3 s raised to 4 minus 48 equal to 0. So again from this auxiliary equation, means I need to differentiate this auxiliary equation with respect to s. So I am getting it as 12 s cube. Then what is this 12? 12 is the coefficient of s cube. So in this roots array, I need to replace this first element of special case 2 by 12. Then again I need to repeat the same procedure. Then how it looks? S raised to 6, S raised to 6, S5, S4, S3, 2, 1, 0. So 1, 3, minus 16, minus 48, 4, 0, minus 64, 0, 3 0 minus 48 0. Then I replaced the 0 by 12 from the differential equation. So 12, then remaining terms 0. Okay. So next I need to calculate coefficient of a square. So again 12 into 0 minus 3 into 0 by 12. So again I'm getting it as 0. So next term after calculation I'm getting it as minus 48 0, then again 0. Then I can call it as special case 1. Special case 1 means first element of the roots array is 0. Then the same row, if it contains one non-zero element, then I can call it as special case 1. Then again I need to replace 0 by epsilon. Then complete the roots array. Then the coefficient of s raised to 1 will be equal to 576 by epsilon 0 0, then minus 48. Then I need to check the sign change. So take the limits for 576 by epsilon. So that will be equal to infinity. That will be equal to infinity. So I can say that uh, in the roots array, one time sign is changing. So as I'm getting it as plus infinity, so plus infinity I'm getting for 576 by epsilon. So plus then minus. So one time sign is changing. So the system is unstable. One time sign is changing, and system is unstable. And next is I need to calculate the uh, number of roots. So by looking into the given equation s raised to 6 plus 4s5 and so on, I can say that power of s is 6, means as n equal to 6, I am supposed to get 6 roots. So again to get the roots, again take the auxiliary equation a of s equal to 3s raised to 4 minus 48 equal to 0. Then substitute s square equal to y.